Hey y'all, it's Rosie Rosenblum. Talking today about my 2019 Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. First of all, those of you who've been following me for a little bit know about my 2020 Lowrider S. I love that bike. It was awesome. It was fun. I had a ton of good adventures on that thing, but it never got to the point where I was super happy riding around, all day long. My back would start to hurt. The vibration would get to me a little bit. The bike overall was amazing and I loved it. But I realized that maybe I needed something a little bit more comfortable and maybe a little less sporty. So here we go. So since I've got the bike, I did a quick video talking about that I did get it. I've obviously made some changes since then. The most noticeable, probably for everybody, is going to be the tour pack is missing. So for those of you who don't know, an electric glide and a street glide are basically the same motorcycle, except for some reason, the street glide, which comes with less equipment, costs more. Somewhere in the neighborhood of $4,000 to $5,000 more. And other than the 114, which, okay, if I was going to get a street glide special, then yeah, I'd be missing that motor right now. But on your street glide classic or your standard, it's basically the same bike without the tour pack or the lowers. So I figured, what the heck, I'll save myself a few $1,000s, take off the tour pack, because why not? So things that I've done, besides adding the quick detach right here, it's super simple. It's just a couple of bolts. You pull the whole tour pack off. And the funny thing is with the tour pack, it's 4 connectors that I stuffed under the seat, actually in the battery box, and just 4 bolts. And it comes right off. You put in the quick disconnect piece here, and it's really cool. I put on a little, like, if you guys haven't seen how a quick disconnect works, I mean, I'm sure you all have, but if you haven't, twist this guy, basically just push on it a little bit, and lift. Comes right off. So if you ever want to steal one, that's the way to get it. Going back on, obviously the opposite of taking it off. It just clicks into place. Anyway, things are on this bike that are really cool. I got the Reinhardt Slip-Ons. They sound just about perfect. Sound really good. I've added some highway pegs. I actually have some floorboards on order, mini floorboards that are going to bring it out to about here. The cool part about that is you can rest your heel. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that. Here, and your foot there. With the floorboard, I can do it right here. It'll be nice. It'll give me a real super comfortable position when you're chilling back, leaning against my removable backrest that came from my old electric glide. It's about the most comfortable ride you'll ever have on a motorcycle. Lowers are awesome. I love the lowers. I've never had a bike with lowers before, and I thought it kind of looked silly. I'll tell you what, when it's been cold out for the past week, they have been a godsend. They do have vents that open up right here by just moving this guy. And they just open and close real easy. Anyway, removed the second heel shifter. Don't know why anybody puts those on there anymore. I think they stopped this year. Put a little cap on there. I think got it off of Amazon for 10 bucks. Let's see what else. Besides the rack, the quick disconnects. Oh, I put a street glide seat on there because I can't stand the stock touring seat. It looks like a giant couch sitting on top of a couch. It looks pretty silly. Did remove that. Street glide seat works. I'm actually going to be getting a custom made seat probably in the next few months. We'll see how things are going over the next few months money-wise, just because the economy is kind of weird right now. Do have my LED inserts. These are the Custom Dynamics Pro Beams. Everything else on here is already LED from the factory. Also, did these cool little insets. So, when you remove the tour pack, you lose your blinkers, because all the blinkers on an electric glide sit up in the tour pack. So, what I did is, let me put one on so you can see it. I put these guys on. Now that's pretty cool, because now they work in conjunction with your brake lights, your running lights. Everything else is done now through those guys. In addition, they sit nice and flush, and they're super, super, super bright. As you can see when you turn the bike off, that's what they do. Anyway, I wanted to thank you all for following me. I really enjoyed this. I'm probably going to be doing a little bit less mods on this bike since it pretty much has everything. But I did buy a GoPro, so this may be my last iPhone video. Oh, one more thing I did add, sorry. Big ad. This guy right here, it's the Clockworks. 6.5 inch. It is a godsend when you're riding. It takes away almost all the buffeting, gives a nice pocket of air. I wear a half helmet most of the time whenever it's warm out, so I really want something that gives me some quiet when I'm riding. That thing works perfectly. It's actually kind of ridiculous that I've never bought one before. Anyway, hope you guys had a great Veterans Day. Hope the lockdown again is not going to kill us here again. But I look forward to doing some more riding. This week's supposed to be in the 70s in Southern California, so I'm excited I can ride to work every day. Talk to y'all soon. Stay healthy. Ride safe.